Hey guys, today I will be showing you how to make simple cannons in Minecraft. If you build them correctly, they won't blow up. The first one, it's my favorite. It's a machine gun. Here's the most simple version of a machine gun, or machine cannon, whatever you call it. So, you have two dispensers like this. You put a slab right there, and you put water in there, and you're done with your body of the cannon. But now what you want to do is you want to make your clock. Now this clock, you can use two different ways. I use the fastest clock you're able to make in Minecraft. You do three blocks, 3 redstone torches, blocks above those redstone torches, and redstone. So there you go, there's your clock. Now, what you want to do is you have, you have these full of TNT. And so what you do is, first off, you connect this. Well, you have it like this, and it has to be specifically like this, or you can have redstone going across like that and not have this. But what you cannot do is this. You cannot connect it up like that. Otherwise it's going to power this thing, and you don't want it to be powered yet, otherwise it'll blow up. So what you do is you have it just like this, wait a few seconds, and then you connect it, and then you have a single barrel machine gun. It's not very powerful, as you can see. Yes, it's a machine gun, and it's the most simple. So you just shut it off by destroying the redstone signal. And yeah, it's a machine gun, but it's not very powerful. Now, a more powerful version of that would be this one. What you do is you have your clock, right? I'm going to use the same one. So you do however powerful your cannon you want it to be, and you put dispensers. And so yeah. So now you hook up your redstone, and then you have your dispenser that's going to dispense the ammunition. Now, it's important, again, so that this doesn't blow up, is that you have you don't have redstone right here, otherwise it'll power this thing. And like that one where you can't have it like this, it'll blow up using in the same way. So also what you need to do, because there's a glitch, and if you don't do this part right here, if you don't put slabs above that, TNT will launch out of this side of the cannon straight up and fall back down onto the TNT cannon and blow it up. So you have that, and you fill this up with TNT, obviously. And do that. And it's important that this dispenser that loads the ammunition does not have more TNT than in these. Otherwise, you're gonna have an explosion. Okay, so do that. Wait a few seconds. Oh no. Ah, dang it. Oh, it didn't blow up. I thought it would. So, luckily it didn't blow up. I messed up. Okay, I have 10 in each of these, so I'll just let that run out. Okay, so once again you refill it. It runs out fast. So now, yeah, that one didn't dispense. Now this time I know what my mistake was. You don't have to put redstone on top of this. All you have to do is put it right there. Okay, so okay, and then it shoots TNT farther, not very farther, but yeah. There you go. It's better when you're not when I'm not recording. There's a mine shaft. So yeah. And yes, it has a bigger range than that one. And here, it nearly blew up the can because the explosion was so close. And it's a little farther than that, but so now probably the biggest cannon I have the most, like in my opinion, it's probably the most useful cannon if you're having a TNT battle or something like that. So what you do is you have your platform. I like it when it's elevated, so it's the chances not as big as for it to blow up. So I put 3 dispensers here. And then you put dispensers like that. Now, what you do is basically the same as the single barrel, like the non-powerful one, like that. It's basically the same thing. You put water in there. So now what you do is you can do 2 things. If you want this to be in a more closed range of fire where all the TNT is going to be spreading, if you want it to spread a lot, you just leave it like this. But if you want it to not spread very much, you put walls out like this. And that'll keep it from going out. I like it to be spread out. So now you build your clock. And so now you have a TNT. Now what's okay to do this time is, well, what you have to do is you have to have redstone like that. What's the best thing that I like to do to make sure everything's perfect is to have it like this, but you have to have it so that it's disconnected. That's why you have to have these blocks here. So you load the TNT cannon. It takes a little bit more TNT. Ah, dang it. And then, so now you connect it, and connect it. And then you have your machine gun. I have only 64 in here, so it runs out quickly. If you have it like 9 stacks of TNT in here, it goes on for a long time. So there's that. And yeah. Now I have to do this quick. So here's probably my favorite cannon. It's a suicide cannon, and it's also mainly called as the chaos cannon. It's a big cannon, and it does a lot of destruction, and it blows itself up. You can use obsidian too, or bedrock, then it won't blow up the body of the cannon. It'll only blow up the redstone that's involved. So you have like a tipped over L, and then you fill this up with TNT. I like to do it too high. This does a lot of destruction just by like this. Too high again. And one high here. What I like to do is I like to build one more layer outward. And oopsies. And now you build up your redstone line. It's simple. All you do is this. In the middle, break pressure plate, or put a pressure plate here. Light it, and then watch. It does more damage when it's like lower on the ground because it shoots a ton of TNT out in that destruction. So as you can see, it did a lot of damage in one shot. I wonder if you could make a machine gun like this. Be pretty cool. That's it for this video. I'll have a part 2 that'll have a few more cannons in that. So thanks for watching. Like, comment for what you want me to do in maybe a future video. And I'll pay attention to that. Bye.